Cigar prop coverage of the 2025 PCA Convention and Trade Show is brought to you by Smoke Inn Cigars.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin from Cigar Prop. We're here with Charlie with, you'll have to say the name of
Abbina.
Yeah.
Abbina craft sipping soda.
Abbina.
Yes.
So, all right. What is it that we're looking at? Your lovely assistant just pulled us in, and they had soda and pairings, and I'm like, yeah, we're hooked.
Well, it's the world's first soda designed specifically to pair with premium cigars. I always like to drink soda with my cigars, but honestly, the mainstream sodas just get pretty boring after a while. And so I decided to make a non-alcoholic beverage that's super complex with flavors that you would never put into a soda unless you were trying to make it be really tasty with a cigar.
Okay.
So flavors that are completely unexpected, unlike anything you've ever tasted before. So with each one, you want to smell first and then taste it. On this one, for example, you're going to smell this kind of candy cherry or amaretto.
That's
right.
Yeah.
So drink it, swallow, close your mouth, breathe out through your nose like you're retrohaling a cigar. You're going to get hit with this intense earthiness of beets and oak moss. And it's this really cool distinction where your nose gets something on the front end.
Yeah.
Totally different experience.
It's like a woody, like a cedar wood. I make beer products.
Yeah.
I'm like, it tastes like a cedar wood.
Yeah, so the ingredient is actually oak moss, which is traditionally a perfumery ingredient.
Yeah.
So nobody's putting it in food and beverages, but I think it gives this really nice woolly, fuzzy, kind of earthy feeling that will warm up any kind of citrusy, twangy kind of cigar flavor.
Yeah, I'm already trying to picture the cigars I would smoke at that. Like I'm already, it's like top of my head. I'm like, I know what I would.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, totally. And
that.
The flavors are super diverse among the line, right? So this one is the lightest and most refreshing of the four. Bright fresh grapefruit on the start, and then I make it more interesting by using a dark Indonesian patchouli and saffron. And so the saffron, again, you'll only detect it through the back of your nose, but it comes across as like a very fine suede. So a cigar that has a leathery note is an awesome pairing.
You do get that patchouli, but it's so light.
It's subtle and well spun.
Patchouli has it's an off-putting smell to some people, but on the palate,
and again, one of those ingredients it's a fragrance ingredient traditionally. Yeah. But I think it's inherently perfectly matched for tobacco smoke.
That would be a little bit tougher. I'm not picking like the cigar I would smoke with that.
That one's versatile. So really, when you're looking for something more refreshing, any cigar will go with it. And the patchouli is an ingredient. The grapefruit burns off quick, right? Yeah. The patchouli will build on your palate. So as you're smoking your whole cigar, a bottle will last you a cigar. And I call it sipping soda because you're just lightly sipping it like a fine bourbon or wine or whatever. The patchouli will build and start to linger on your palate, and you'll get that interaction that kind of creates magic in your mouth.
Lars Teton's. That's what that will pair any with a Lars Teton's cigar, guaranteed.
So this one is the most out there, and if you like really dark, meaty cigars that kind of have a porky flavor to them, maybe a San Andres wrapper that's savory, this is it. It replicates the flavors of jerk seasoning, so allspice, ginger, molasses, thyme, a little bit of savory funkiness in there.
Yeah, that is a on the finish. That is a strange. I'm liking it. I can't place that. That is quite delectable.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a red meat lovers club.
Yes, red meat lovers
meat lovers club.
Absolutely.
Evan Darnell.
No question.
We're gonna have to get Evan Darnell.
And
this.
Maybe this one is maybe the most obvious of the four, but still complex and delicious. Coffee, chocolate, vanilla, and a little bit of nuttiness. Uses an awesome natural coffee extract that gives you the flavor of freshly ground coffee beans.
This would be a great morning soda.
Morning.
I think like a spicy Connecticut. I think would go like a sobremesa brulee.
Yep, something that gives you a little bit of burn on the retrohale, but has that creamy quality to it is perfect.
Oh, I like that. Care will have to get Care some after he's done filming. He's sitting there watching. He's absolutely gonna love that one.
So all sweetened with 75% organic agave, 25% organic cane sugar. Both of those ingredients give you way more depth of flavor, and are a little bit better on your body than other.
Yeah, just so you don't have a list of chemicals like all the other sodas.
I mean, we do use preservatives because ultimately, botulism is really bad for you.
Yes, exactly.
But we use natural fruit and vegetable colorings so that it's where we can do the best we can. But ultimately, it's super high quality ingredients. experience, very small batch. Yeah, I think it's, I'm not trying to recreate something that anybody else has done. This is an entirely new product.
Okay. Now, how do people find this product?
So
a website or
abbinasoda.com. I ship it directly. I pack every box myself and ship it right to you. And it's also in a bunch of retailers, cigar shops and lounges around the country. So abbinasoda.com, you can find a list of retailers and see if it's near you.
Okay, yeah, and then I'll put that the link in whatever platform you're watching this on, because it's spelled differently than the way it's or actually, okay, it's Abbina.
Abbina.
I'm looking at your last name going, what, that says Abbina? What is
That's
that?
Albinetti.
Oh, Albinetti. I'm like,
That's a little
you left out a lot of syllables in the in your name. So Abbina, Abbina.
And it is the Italian word for to pair or to match.
Oh, okay.
Right. So yeah, it fits into all that.
Okay, I'm not a smart man. So
No, you're good.
All right, but we'll still leave a link. Pick some up if you like it. Pick up a bottle for your local retailer and say, hey, you should stock this. So
Cool.
Thank you so much for the info.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.